Season. What a season that has been, and what a good ball that was to Fandi Ahmad. Was that a foul by Ahmad Yusuf? No, says Nazri Abdullah. Fandi still using his body to full effect. Very imposing figure he is. He did well enough to get the ball to Abbas Saad. Trying to flick it in for Fandi yet again. Oh, that would be a spectacular start in the Malaysia Cup final. A bicycle kick from Fandi Ahmad.
Under 2 minutes, and if that gone in, that would have been one of the greatest starts ever to any Malaysia Cup final. It was really calm. That play he made earlier, cutting out that cross, was really a classy play. He positioned himself in such a way that had the cross come in, he could have cut it out, and yet he kept his eye on the Singapore player coming in from the top of the box.
Tong Hai with an up and under. Easily headed out by Shadan. You can't miss Shadan Zari, his red pair of boots. Abdurrahimov Azamat. Kadir Yahya closing down on him straight away again. That's a super ball by Azamat. Bohan did the right thing and did it well too, because he slammed it against the onrushing Pahang player, who was Osaimi Jalil. Ricocheted off his leg for a goal. And number 6 from Pahang felt a little bit hard done by that decision. It's the Singapore fans we're hearing now from the Shah Alam Stadium. They're making the most noise, as they've done since the gates were open at 5 o'clock. Now, at 8:49, will they have something to cheer with a free kick goal? Fandi scored a free kick at Darul Makmur, as Abbas Saad taking that one. It didn't go too far wide. It's a little bit harsh, Bertrand.
It did look harsh. They were both going for the ball. They both had the eyes on the ball. Abdurrahimov backed in, and Nazri was Kadir was just trying to make his position.
Well, Abdurrahimov Azamat has already won an international honor this season, the Asian Games. He led Uzbekistan to the gold medal, and now that fall has led to a Pahang free kick. Let's see what they can do with this. Atapon with a free kick, a good one, and a very dangerous one, which was always swerving. Tong Hai had to read it, and he did very well. The idea was there, aimed at Tong Hai, who scored a goal against Pahang at Darul Makmur with a near post header.
That was an excellent corner. That really made the Pahang defenders backpedal.
Well, they're putting 2 players on Lim Tong Hai, trying to just shake him off when the high balls come in. And he's the tallest player inside there. You can understand why. The die-hard fans are cheering, all 40,000 of them at the Nationals, at the Shah Alam Stadium. The goalkeeper's lost it. Tong Hai's headed it back. Selvaraj is there. So's Abbas Saad. Oh! That's the closest we've come to a goal so far. And Abbas Saad, maybe, just maybe, not timing his jump to perfection. Otherwise, it would have been Singapore 1, Pahang 0, and Khairul Azman looked suspect with a cross.
You called it right, Mark. Abbas didn't get a number 12 for Pahang. Azizul Kamaluddin to break through, but Malik made a fantastic recovery.
Azharuddin Aziz, who's had a very good start to the game. That's a nice ball played inside to Azizul Kamaluddin, to Abdurrahimov Azamat. Danger here for Singapore. Abdurrahimov packs a powerful shot. He didn't show it that time, and David Lee had enough time to get down for it. But
the danger signs are there. When Abdurrahimov gets the ball and has a chance to run at people, he has the ability to make people twist and turn and create angles for shots.
What a nippy, fast, and a dubious distinction. And Singapore really have to concentrate here.
They do. Kadir especially, because Abdurrahimov is giving him a lot of problems, and Abdurrahimov loves to make a meal of things.
Zainal is there with a header. So we've had 2 headers that have come close to opening the accounts. One from Abbas Saad, which was well shook off by this guy, and he himself helped himself up front to another header, which he directed wide. A very poor header by Zainal's standards, but still the danger signs were showing, Bertrand.
Yeah, well, once again, Tong Hai was right in there, giving Zainal problems. It's good to see Tong Hai having the...
Well won by very stout Shadan Zari. Liman Hon takes control for Singapore in left midfield. Here's Abbas Saad. Great vision. Impeccable vision from Abbas Saad. And a wonderful ball to Saswa. Selvaraj is waiting. So is Nazri. Abbas Saad!
Yes! Goal!
Oh! And the man who says that he hasn't won it for Singapore before, the guy who says that He has played in 3 finals now for Singapore and has ended up on 2 losing sides and doesn't want to end up on the 3rd. Starts Singapore's ball rolling with a goal which the Pahang defense will have to claim the blame, because they just stood watching when the Singapore cross came in from Saswati Mata Dazuki, and the header from Nazri Nasir was not clear. Abbas Saad just pounced on it and devoured the chance he had in front of goal.
That was great play, and it's fitting that Abbas finished it off because he started it. There we see Nazri diving in. That put everyone off. It gave Abbas a chance to sneak through, and boy, did he put that one away. No chance for Cairo.
Most of the play in the first 25 minutes.
That's right. Based on the run of play, I think Singapore are good for their 1-0 lead.
Abdurrahimov takes another dive, hoping to maybe put Kadir off and send him off. But the referee was having none of it. Yes, Saswa is getting more involved after that cross. Fandi receives from Selvaraj. Fandi shoots! The ball was going out, but Khairul Asman took no chance at all.
But once again, brilliant build-up by Singapore. The layoffs.
Smile of his, but I'm sure he must be very happy deep inside that the Lions have taken a lead in the first half.
He's not committing. That's the sign of the experience. He knows there's a long way to go. There's still at least 1 hour of football left, and anything can happen. And in fact, the last time we took the lead against Pahang when Abbas scored, they came back to win 3-1. So let's hope that doesn't happen.
Malik, what a jump. It's a giant leap of Malik Awab. Zainul, will he be called up to help out the offensive part of Pahang's play now? Well, he goes on a run by himself. That's a wonderful cross by Zainul Abidin. That could have been 1-1.
Credit to Saswati Mata. The defense was quite a bit flat-footed. Saswa was right there. He got in the challenge and he managed to put Atapan off from here.
Well, Douglas had his case to stand up then. You can understand why Douglas Moore is standing up. He's always told his team that you can't concede goals within the last 5 minutes, within the last 5 minutes of the first half and the first 5 minutes of the second. So right now, they're in danger of conceding one in the last minute of the first half. Just because the referee decided to give Pahang a free kick over a dubious decision. Singapore players definitely won the ball, but Pahang won the free kick. Let's see what they can do with this. Zainul's lining himself up. This is a little bit strange. He loves to play against Singapore and score against them. But Mubin Mokhtar is the famed free kick taker of the Royal Yellows. Will it be him or Zainul? It's him. It came off the wall. Danger for Singapore. Well, players.
That's right, Mark. I think 1 goal's really not enough in a cup final. Anything can happen, especially with the team as talented as Pahang. Singapore have done a fantastic job. They've really taken a stranglehold on the game. I can't remember too many chances for Pahang. One went to Zainul with an open header, which he put over the bar. The other one was Atapon, who was shut down immediately by Saswa and David Lee. And other than that, it's been all Singapore. Credit to the midfield. They've done a fantastic job pressuring and harassing the Pahang players and winning the ball back and giving us possession. The other players.
The Lions have got 45 minutes more. And if they keep this 1-goal lead, the Malaysia Cup is finally theirs. Selvaraj takes the ball immediately from Saimi Jalil, who hasn't had a very comfortable time and occasion in the Malaysia Cup final so far, left full back. But with and Singapore, look how fast they closed in on the Pahang players then. Fandi releases V. Selvaraj. Abbas Saad waiting for the cross to come in. It took a deflection of Zainul Abidin and went back to Khairul Asman. But the build-up once again was superb, and the running of the ball from this guy, V. Selvaraj, was eye-catching.
He's made a very, very good start to this final, first half, as well as the second half.
Ahmad Yusof had to check and put the ball inside. That's a wonderful pass from Ahmad Yusof! Did it go in? No, says the referee, and Singapore escaped that. What a brilliant pass by Ahmad Yusof, and lying down on the ground, Azizul Kamaluddin has scored against Singapore in Darul Makmur Stadium. Had time, had just... And Atapon. Well, it's Atapon inside waiting for the cross. Abbas Saad, spectacularly done. Selvaraj goes through, but Abbas Saad's pass just a little bit too powerful. And Ahmad was a little bit fortunate to get the ball back again. The Pahang captain now, who has been marking the Singapore captain all evening long, sets out on his own run up front. Aidul Mohamed Noor. Shadan lost control of the ball. This is where Singapore can break and be very, very dangerous. Abbas Saad and Fandi Ahmad both up front. Selvaraj is a little bit slow in joining them at right midfield. But Fandi has gone clear. Let's push the ball inside for Abbas Saad.
Oh, what a goal! What a goal! All credit to Fandi Ahmad. Totally unselfish. He could have scored. He had the shot on, but that is a sign of...
Pass, Ahmad Yusof, that's one. Went past Zainal Abidin, that's two. Went inside, look at him, he looked up, he saw Abbas Saad. Oh, what a pass inside. Khairul Azman a little bit slow. Abbas punished him.
Great goal, terrific play by Fandi, and...
It's alive yet again, as far as the Singapore fans are concerned. I don't have to tell you who's suing the ole ole at the moment. Abduraimov. Nice little build-up here from Pahang. Abduraimov has gone in, waiting for the cross to come in. It doesn't, but it's danger. Aidil Mohamed Noor, though, lost control of the ball. It's not over yet. Singapore still have some defensive work. Aidil Mohamed Noor, Azizul Kamaluddin, back to Aidil. Good turn, good shot. Inside to Abduraimov. Then relaying the ball to Ahmad Yusof. Atapon.
There's much too much room for the midfielders of Pahang right now, Mark.
Ahmad Yusof deciding to take a long shot. David had to punch. He was unsure about the catch, and he punched it against the post. So
that's right, nobody picked him up. And once again, they're letting the Pahang players stroke the ball around.
That's a save by David Lee. Ooh, that was close. Shadan Zahari. If Pahang are going to find a way to come back in this game. Azharuddin Aziz. Here is Abduraimov again. Kadayaya with a good tackle. Shadan, well teed up. David Lee was watching that, and it took a few bounces before it reached David Lee. And Mohammad Tahir will mark Fandi Ahmad, giving Ahmad Yusof the room to sweep at the back. Azizul Kamaluddin almost giving the ball away unnecessarily. Good shot by Fandi. Aidil Mohamed Noor. That's a nice ball to Abbas Saad. The defense has been split open. Can Abbas go on to score his hat-trick?
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! What a brilliant move!
The last time someone scored a hat-trick in the Malaysia Cup final was in 1991 when Irvin Boban scored a hat-trick for Johor. Abbas Saad missed that final because of a suspension, and this time he is just soaking in and enjoying himself all the way. And the last time he scored a hat-trick for Singapore was in the Premier League, taken an unbeatable 4-0 lead against the Pahang players after 22 minutes of the second half. This is turning out to be a walloping.
And Abbas brought it down brilliantly, outpaced the defense, and once again Khairul Azman no chance as Abbas tucked it away in the far corner.
Abbas Saad on the ball, the hero of the Singapore squad. And look at that pass to Fandi Ahmad. That was weighted to perfection. Could this be number 4 now? Fandi versus Khairul!
What a tremendous display!
Surely now, Singapore have won the Malaysia Cup.
I agree, Mark. There's no way back for Pahang. Absolutely no way back for Pahang.
The Malaysia Cup has finally been won for the first time in 14 years.
And right now, I can tell you my man of the match, Abbas Saad, 3 goals and a brilliant pass to Fandi Ahmad.
2 players who contributed most to Singapore the whole season round have done it again in the final. The right sort of platform for them to achieve the star status that they truly deserve. Bertrand, it's not only Alan Davidson that the Pahang players have missed, but sorely too Dola Saleh.
Yes, Dola would have certainly caused problems for Singapore with his control and passing ability. But I still feel that Davidson was the key, because without Davidson, Pahang are really quite disorganized at the back. Here we see Abbas tucking away his 3rd goal. He may not have had that chance if Davidson was there. But then again, that's all water under the bridge. It's Singapore 4, Pahang 0, and I think there's no way back to Pahang. I think Singapore are going to take the cup, obviously, this year.
And the Pahang players pull something back here. Good touch by Zainal Abidin. Good save by David Lee.
Second player waiting to sweep up. It's a thankless job, but he's done a great job, and he really deserves the winner's medal when he gets it.
Saswa ran into space again. Saswani Matarazuki bulldozes his way through. It's a great cross. It'll probably be the first time ever that a player has scored 4 goals if Abbas Saad's header had gone down.
Yeah, I think
Get that cross in. His colleagues are furious that he went on a solo run. Malik, he's got some space now. A tigerish Malik go up. It'll be good to see him end up with a goal as well, and that's what he's looking for. Going for the run, Fandi Ahmad is waiting for the cross to come in. Malik is a very good crosser of the ball. Fakes the first one, delivers the second. Stephen is there, the volley. No, a good one to Fandi Ahmad. That was a foul by Fandi on the defender, says the referee. And he's still looking for that.
The superior team on the night, and they're going to thoroughly deserve their victory.
The die-hard fans can't wait for the referee's whistle to go. Even if the referee plays for extra time, there's no way you can deny these guys a celebration this evening.
There it is, Mark. He's blown it.
It was an all-round superb display by Singapore. That's what my co-commentator Bertrand Bartlett says. They saved the best for last. One of the best performances in a Malaysia Cup final by any team, not only by Singapore, but by any team, in demolishing Pahang by 4 goals to 0. What a result. You can claim that Pahang missed Alan Davidson, but don't take anything away from the Lions. Don't take anything away. The midfield did its job. Up front, those two, as you saw earlier on, they did their job. Fandi created a goal for Abbas. Abbas created a goal for Fandi and went on to help himself to a hat-trick and probably claim the Man of the Match award. Bertrand?